and good evening to the people that make this world move, the working class. On behalf of 1 million active and retired members of the UAW, I am honored to support Kamala Harris and Tim Walz to be our next president and vice president. And I want to say thank you to Joe Biden for making history by walking the picket line with the UAW. For the UAW and for working class people everywhere, this election comes down to one question. Which side are you on? On one side, we have Kamala Harris and Tim Walz.
When he's wearing a blazer and a t-shirt.
I know. It is a faux pas, but I'll accept it. I will allow it.
He's done some
good things. On the
other
side, we have Trump and Vance. Two lapdogs for the billionaire class who only serve themselves. So for us in the labor movement, it's real simple. Kamala Harris is one of us. She's a fighter for the working class. And Donald Trump is a scam.
Simple message, but a powerful. Like really enunciate that scab. I like it.
Yeah. I would probably contrast like Joe Biden walked the picket line, Donald Trump fires people on the picket line. And brags about it to Elon Musk.
It is true. I mean, the Trump phrase is "you're fired."
Yeah, they're still using it on their signs.
That's just my opinion. That's a fact. All we have to do is look at the track record. When Donald Trump was president, corporate America ran wild. Donald Trump did not bring back the auto industry. When Donald Trump was president, auto plants closed. Trump did nothing. Trump told workers in Lordstown, Ohio, that he would be bringing all the auto jobs back. And Trump did nothing. In 2019, General Motor workers went on strike for 40 days for good jobs and a better life. And Trump did nothing. Talk is cheap. But in 2019, you know who was on the picket line standing shoulder to shoulder with auto workers? I'll give you a clue. Her initials are Kamala Harris.
I didn't know that, but that's also not how initials work.
In 2023.
That's excellent.
Who helped bring jobs back to Lordstown, Ohio?
I'm surprised by that.
Kamala Harris. And in 2024, who will stand with the working class in our fight for justice? Kamala Harris. And that's the difference. Donald Trump is all talk, and Kamala Harris walks the walk.
Good line. I like it.
In the words of the great American poet, Nellie, it's getting hot in here.
I saw some people in those shirts, actually.
Okay, now that I realize that it's all for this, like, performance, I will allow it.
Yeah. Will you allow the Nelly quote?
I will allow the Nelly
I did not expect a Nelly quote out of him.
with the t-shirt blazer combo. The faux pas makes sense.
It's hot in here. It's hot in here because you're fired up and you're fed up, and the American working class is fired up and fed up.
Damn right.
It's getting hot in here.
The American working class is in a fight for our lives. And if you don't believe me, just last night, blue-collar workers, the UAW members at Cornell University had to walk out on strike for a better life because they're fighting corporate greed. And our only hope is to attack corporate greed head on. Corporate greed turns blue-collar blood, sweat, and tears into Wall Street stock buybacks and CEO jackpots.
Yes.
It causes inflation. It hurts workers. It hurts consumers, and it hurts America. And corporate greed is alive and well in the auto industry. You know, last fall, we achieved life-changing gains in our strike at the Big Three.
Damn right you did.
We even won a commitment to reopen a closed plant not too far from here.
Open it up.
We were able to do that thanks to the support of Kamala Harris and Joe Biden and the thousands of auto workers that went on strike. But a year later, one company wants to go back on their commitments in our contract.
Oh, no, they don't.
And let me be clear. Stellantis must keep the promises they made to America in our union contract.
I love it. This
And network television.
Perfect time to call
Take
them.
Yeah.
whatever action necessary at Stellantis or any other corporation to stand up and hold corporate America accountable. And when the UAW stands up, we know who stands with us.
I know.
He's gonna truth about this.
And I love it. This is such a great speech.
Donald Trump laughs about firing workers who go on strike.
True.
And Kamala Harris stands shoulder to shoulder with workers when they're on strike. And that's the difference between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump the scab. Trump is pushing divide and conquer tactics of the rich. It's the oldest trick in the book. They want to blame the frustrations of working class people. They want to take those frustrations, they want to blame it on race. They want to blame it on LGBTQ plus people. They want to blame it on some destitute and desperate person at the border. They do that because they want working class people to be divided and to focus and keep the focus off the one true enemy, corporate greed. The rich think we're stupid. But working class Americans see this for what it is. This is our generation's defining moment. So I have a question for you. Are you ready to stand up, speak up, and show up and put Kamala Harris and Tim Walz in the White House?
What are cowboy hats?
I'm kind of into
We
it.
need a defender of the working class in the White House. Someone who is one of us and someone who knows how to fight. And that fighter is the next president of the United States, Kamala Harris. Thank you.
So obviously the delegates are always like maximally hyped.
Yeah.
They're hyped here, they were hyped at the RNC, but like it's good like to see the stuff that they're hyped for here. Whereas like I was on the floor as they're like losing their mind over like graphic depictions of like migrant murder and stuff, and they're like, yeah, they're freaking out. I prefer this.
Thanks for watching the Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.